I know the tune more
you'll know, as soon as the chorus hits, you'll be in there. With
Mark 7, this is standard.
Right hand side of the activity invaded. Round from that, 455. Well, and a bit more besides. When they did, but of course, doing the second attack, you don't think about it, right? Literally, I couldn't laugh. Mental note to self. Like I said, you recognise it when the chorus kicks in.
Then we have to go and find 38 is a high over the top. 45 over the top, high. I mean, I'm basically getting service rifles, so I've got it.
That's scary enough to make me run the other way.
As are you, unicorn.
Unbelievable.
Dark alley.
But the gas is all developed. Mustard gas was the worst because it's a blistering agent.
It also hurt your skin.
Yeah, and it will attack any moist areas. So lungs, under the arms, anywhere. Right, that's why the Scots units had a problem. They killed the units. And even in 2000, they did soil tests around Ypres and still traces of chlorine gas in the soil.
You're on target number 46. Line the sights up so you can see the black.
Yeah.
Go on, give it a level. Right, that is high.
That is high.
Well high.
6, 12 o'clock, high.
Right. Sometimes
Nothing to tell you.
I didn't see a splash in the sand.
Going through to the
But I wasn't in there, but it was left the line. We had, our battery had...
Basically, I asked for the regiment I went with it, and they said we need a bugle, Major John.
We sent the artillery. We scared them with our aircraft.
Just do your best to sharpen your chanters up. 476.
Hey, Pipey. As we step off, it'll be the same trick that we played last go around, where you fall in 2 ranks so that we can get down the area. Then we'll reform into 4. Move into it.
We'll form up over here.
On behalf of all Canadians, I welcome you to the 100th anniversary of the Battle of St Julien parade.
We stand today on what must be considered by every Canadian sacred ground. For it was here, at St. Julian's, where a young nation grew up in the eyes of the world. It was here, where others faltered, that Canada stood in the gap. It was here, when mustard gas filled their lungs, that Canadian soldiers fought on. It was here at St. Julian's, when the door to the coast opened for Germany to pour through, that Canada slammed it shut. It was here where General Ferdinand Foch described the Battle of Kitchener's Wood in St. Julien as the finest act in the war. It was here during the Second Battle of Ypres that Canada came of age. No longer were we considered untested, inferior, second-rate. In fact, it was here that the opposite view began to take shape, that the Canadian Army were those others would call upon when only the finest would do. The British War Office remarked, "The Canadians had many casualties, but their gallantry and determination undoubtedly saved the situation." The Germans remarked, "You Canadians fight like hell." we are so humbled to be here today, 100 years after our ancestors fought so gallantly to preserve the freedom of a people that they loved and that they died for in a land that was not their own. We are humbled by their commitment. We are inspired by their values. We are encouraged by their example, God. We are moved by their courage, and we are honored to call them our own. We ask that today you will fill us with what they had, that you will give us faith to sustain us should we too be asked to walk the path that they walked, giving our all as they gave theirs. May we be worthy of their name, a name that all nations look up to with respect, because they commanded this respect.
Parade! Standards! Hey! Parade! Turn! Cut! Officers! Fall! Out! Master Warrant Officer Mullet! Start! As detailed! This!
Both sides of the front line on the fields of Flanders did use chemical weapons. For every soldier, gas became a terrible weapon that he had to fear for each moment.
We will now listen to the song Sing a Song for Peace, performed by the children of the St Julien Primary School.
Sing a song for the peace of the people. Sing a song for the rights of everyone. Sing a song for the peace of the people. Sing a song for the rights of everyone. Give your hand and we'll be our friends. Each to another in every place or rest. Give your hands and we'll be our friends. Each to another in every place or rest.
The Ambassador of Canada, Monsieur Robert, and the Ambassador of Germany, Mr. Kunz.